About 2,000 years ago, a 7-year-old sand boy, fiery and lethargic, lay down along the coast at what is now known as Ballito Bay in KwaZulu-Natal and it was buried just above high water line, perhaps by his family, perhaps by the wind and sediments of time. Archaeologists don't know much about funeral ceremonies of hunter-gatherers. His parents would not know why he. But now, team of pioneering South African researchers has pieced together the genome of its possible Rickettsia felis, a pathogen that likely hitchhikes on flea before infecting it. Our study was first in South Africa detect ancient pathogen DNA. It was first time we were able to say that it had a specific pathogen that may have led of X individual. Dr. Riaan Rifkin, an anthropologist and prehistoric archaeologist at Center for Microbial Ecology and Genomics at the University of Pretoria, is project's principal investigator. Ultimately, the species migrated out of Africa nearly 60,000 years before their origins, and with many diseases to accompany it, hopes to rebuild how diseases shaped the human condition, both biologically and culturally. According to findings team that sequenced genome in 2017 and worked on by Rifkin and his team, Ballito Boy has revolutionized not only understanding which diseases affected our ancestors, but also understanding definition human. The team is tied. The Swedish-South African study found that its DNA timed the distinction between modern humans and archaic or pre-human groups from 350,000 to 260,000 years ago. Archaeological wisdom previously placed the emergence of modern humans less than 200,000 years ago. The relevance of ancient human diseases was that in the past, 70% of people from a pathogen before reaching adulthood. According to Dr. Gavin Whitelaw, Chief Curator of KwaZulu-Natal Museum, Boy's remains were accidentally found in a pile of shells in early 1960s. Although its exact location was not recorded, it was about 50 meters from the water level, near where the Ballito Ski Boat Club is now located. The skeleton was handed over to Durban Museum of Natural Sciences and then moved to KZN Museum in Pietermaritzburg, where DNA samples were extracted and still found along with remains of other individuals in 1990s. Rifkin believes that many pathogens that still accompany humans around the world actually spread with humans from Africa. But no one has looked for pathogens from ancient African archaeological contexts, except for studies of mummified Egyptian remains that show that modern diseases such as hepatitis B, diphtheria, bubonic plague, smallpox and tuberculosis have origins. The beginning of a long process, but how did Rifkin choose the skeleton to look for pathogenic DNA? Rifkin said, "We didn't actually choose him. We've gone through at least 4 or 5 other datasets. Initially, we thought W.